the game itself.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Cuts out the pass, and it's Perisic. Baturina. Sucic.
Modric.
Šutalo. Pasalic.
Carries the ball down the right. Thinks one through. Aim forwards. Stanisic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Spread out to the left.
Murillo going full steam down the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. He's in here! Great challenge, time to perfection. Decent chance! And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Modric.
Stanisic. Pasalic.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Time to deliver. That is lovely. And a shot!
Murillo's cross.
And he's there to clear it. That has been knocked clear. He's shifting through the gears here. Here's a chance! No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Played into space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Modric plays it short. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Panama, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Looks to the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Murillo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Sucic. Modric. Stanisic. Modric. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played out wide. Now it's Perisic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Perisic goes on a run down the left wing. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. It's run loose here. Can he deliver? In again. Croatia can try it again now. Modric goes short. Now it's Pasalic. Oh, it's come loose. Croatia playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. That is good strength. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Proves too strong. Played out to the right. Out to the left it goes. That is a brilliant interception. Stanisic. And the pass is intercepted. Murillo. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Good play on the left-hand side here. Ball comes in. Guardiola clears it away. Sucic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Baturina. Modric. Sucic. Quality ball. Is onto it in a flash. It's a throw-in. Murillo done delicately. And the ball is out of play. Sucic. Quarter of an hour played. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Murillo. Now here's the delivery. Sutalo with the clearance. Modric.
Panama, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pasalic. Well timed, excellent interception. And he goes cross-field. Oh, can he get onto this? Perisic wins the duel this time. Perisic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Let's Pasalic. Modric. Stanisic. Moved on forwards. Stanisic cuts it out. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Calmly anticipates. Stanisic. Baturina. Sucic. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Murillo. And it's played forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Up towards the front line.
Clearly not happy with that. Panama going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's nice.
And across it goes. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Foot in.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's on a charge. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Back into the middle. Vardio. Baturina. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. That'll be a throw. And it's Murillo. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Succumbs to the pressure. Stanisic. Modric. Šutalo. Aim forwards. Murillo. And that has been cleared. It's gone for a throw-in. Now that's well seen too. Now who's going to be first to this? Baturina. Baturina has been caught there, it's a foul. Pasalic. Modric. Pasalic.
chance to play it in.
That's an excellent interception. Murillo.
And now the breakaway.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's played forward. And he won't reach that. That's really well manoeuvred.
And it's Perisic.
Murillo does really well to win the ball there. Over to the left. Pasalic.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Played towards the other side. And it's Murillo.
That's tidy. So who's he picking out?
And he shoots!
Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Decent progress down the left.
Vardiol played into space. Perisic. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Modric with the short one. Looking for a decent ball in.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Brilliantly cut out. Murillo.
Baturina.
Perisic.
Vardiol. Perisic. This might spell danger. Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And they've been given a corner. They've played it short. Vardiol.
Looking here to chip it through. Delivered across.
And it's hoisted clear.
And he cuts out the supply. Perisic. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Lovely. And the shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
There will be a throw-in. Baturina. Baturina
Played out to the left flank.
hit into the middle.
Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box? It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Is onto it in a flash. And the ball's come loose here. Perisic. Croatia to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Baturina. And here's Pasalic. Pasalic in acres of space out wide. Aim forwards. Danger averted for now. Modric. Modric chooses to go cross-field. Murillo. And it's Perisic. Moved on forwards. Looks to the other side. Oh, sweet feet. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, nice touch. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, nice interception. Pasalic. Sucic. And it's played forward. Stanisic. Baturina. Pasalic. Sucic. Sucic forwards and with intent. Clears it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Perisic delivers. Gets good distance on it. Sucic. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into the middle. And out it comes again. it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back underway. So, the first half brought no goals. Murillo. Has a look and plays it forward. Vardiol. Perisic. Baturina. Baturina shifted upfield. Perisic. Vardiol. Nice interception, well timed. Aim forwards. Vardiol. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Sucic. Murillo. And it's played forward. Too much on that, it's gone out. Pasalic. Stanisic. Pasalic. Baturina. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Baturina. Modric. Šutalo. Modric. Sucic. Modric. Stanisic. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Modric. Pasalic. Sucic. Šutalo. Modric. And he goes cross-field. Perisic. Vardiol. Baturina spread out to the left. Perisic delivers. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. That pass has been well intercepted. Sucic. Vardiol. Vardiol shifted upfield. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Panama can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Pasalic. Modric. Pasalic. Stanisic, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Sucic. Perisic. Murillo. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Perisic. Vardiol. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Murillo. Oh, super find. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's gone for it! Lovely bit of skill.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vardiol. Sutalo. Sutalo shifted upfield. Croatia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Out towards the flank. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's on it. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Modric gets it away. Perisic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So we've reached the hour mark. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Nice looking ball. Into the channel. Oh, played through for the wide man. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pasalic. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Murillo. And it's played forward. And they've got rid. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Stanisic. Ball's gone out of play. Time for a change in personnel. Now that's well seen too. Pasalic. Vlasic. Sucic, forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Caresses it through. Corner. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Vardiol. Vlasic. Out to the left it goes. That'll be a throw-in. Played back in. Oh, good spread. Turns and goes back. Great chance! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Stanisic. Modric. Vlasic. He has a look. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's got to be in here! Vlasic! Vlasic! There are a few waiting for it. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Gets it away. Perisic. Who's he going to play in? Over to the left. Now it's Perisic. Perisic, it's a mighty effort! And that was very necessary. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Deftly away. Moved on forwards. Murillo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Modric. Modric played out to the left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, what a ball! Vlasic! And yes, it's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Croatia have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. That's the throw. Nice control. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pasalic wins the duel this time. Guardiola. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Nice physical challenge. It's anyone's ball now. Pasalic. Pasalic opts to play it back. Vlasic. Vlasic! Another big chance that gets away.
Croatia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Aim forwards. And that's out of reach. Sucic. Šutalo. Modric. And it's Murillo. Sucic. Perisic. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Pasalic. Sucic. Perisic. Is there any support? He might not need it. Shoots! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Modric with the short one. Clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Guardiola cuts it out.
Panama really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Does really well to win the ball there. Calmly anticipates. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vlasic. And it's Pasalic. Tries a deft little ball. That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in. Guardiola. Perisic. Modric. Vlasic. Modric. Modric forwards and with intent. Vlasic. Modric played through into space. Very nicely done. Vlasic. Out to the right. Pasalic. And here's Perisic. Sucic. Cleared away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Guardiola. And it's Perisic. Perisic delivers. And claimed it back swiftly.
Croatia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pasalic. Now it's Vlasic. Vlasic! And that would have been game-setting match.
Vlasic really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Panama are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Probing pass. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Couldn't quite control it.
Croatia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And it's been taken short. And it's Murillo. Plays it in low. Pasalic, gently done. Perisic. Shutalo. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Aim forwards. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Crossed into the box. Defending was strong and firm. Panama have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's cut it out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vlasic. Perisic. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Murillo. Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Sutalo forwards and with intent.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Played down the flank. That's very neat. Here's the chance to cross. Defending of the desperate variety. They are right into last chance territory. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Panama making another change here. Vlasic, Pasalic, he is just caressing the ball. Modric, played towards the other side, back into the middle. Guardiola spread out to the left, Perisic delivers. That has been knocked clear.
Croatia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Panama don't have many options and time is running out. Chance! Same again, same outcome. Stanisic. Šutalo. That's really well manoeuvred. Pasalic shifted upfield. 2 minutes to be added on. Murillo. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Sucic. Šutalo. Chance here to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. And it's hoisted clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cross in. Stanisic chooses to go cross-field. Perisic gently done. That's a good run down the left. And he's there to get it away. The pressing. And that is that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.